All right, let the world know who we rocking with today.
What's going on? This is Smart Mark of Philly from I Am Fresh, Academy of Fresh School District.
And where we at today?
We are at Battle for Your Life Tour. First one in Philadelphia. Give it up.
And what is your role today as far as the festivities?
My role for today was I was performing, but honestly I came here to support and, to help the scene. So that's what I came here to do today.
Okay. You're no stranger to being on TV and to press and things since you were on ABDC. But how do you feel that that's starting to grow more, like as far as press, documenting and showcasing the dancers? Do you feel that that's a good thing for dancers to have press, like how the celebrities have press? Because, all these years we've seen them get interviews and things like that and just get all the spotlight. But now it seems like dancers, are able to have that as well. Do you agree with that?
I think press for dancers are a great thing. Like I come from a different scene. I come from an underground scene. I come from a scene where you have to be respected in your community first and then respected by the world. And right now you're respected by the outsiders before you're respected by your own community. So it's kind of different now. It's a good thing and it's a bad thing because that has people putting up YouTube videos and they becoming, a famous choreographer or a famous hip hop dancer, and now they're going around teaching because of their views on YouTube, not because of what they have done in the past or their knowledge. So to be a teacher, you have to have knowledge, and a lot of these people going around teaching and they don't have the knowledge, they just have the views. So
if you had your say so and you had like a column in Dance Mogul magazine, would that be one of the topics that you would bring up and expound on as far as what really needs to be going on in the hip hop community? Because that's the problem. A lot of people say it, but it's not put in a format or documented properly so that the world can see and know that this is what it needs to be.
If I had a column, I would definitely have to say that. I'm Smart Mark for a reason, but I would definitely have to say that. But saying that, I have to become as popular as the person on YouTube so I can actually get the word out. Mm-hmm. I can't stay in my neighborhood or stay what I'm usually doing and don't get support. So I got to go out to do what they're doing. It's the exact same thing with anything in the entertainment business. You don't want to just be a regular rapper. You need to have a reality show before you drop your album. So you have to follow what's going on. You have to follow the trends. So being an underground dancer, it's time for me to follow the trends so I can teach the people what hip hop really is and what choreography is. So that's the only way our scene can grow, our dance can grow, our hip hop dance can grow.
And final question: if you also had creative control and you could put anybody on the cover of Dance Mogul magazine, who would you want to see on there besides yourself?
Woo! To be on a cover of a magazine, man, that's kind of hard to say because it's Dance Mogul, right? That means not just the ill freestyler, not just a person who booked tours with celebrities or a person who just booked their own workshops, but the legacy that they're leaving behind. It's so hard. It's so hard to even say who because everyone does different things. But we need that person who's the owner of Hip Hop International, but they're not hip hop dancers. They're just people who invested in it. So we need that person. I would even say Gio from Iconic. At least he's doing the dance studio, the booking, the teaching, to leaving a legacy. You know what I'm saying? And he did his tours. You have Stretch. He's great. Oh man, Stretch is great, but it's to leave the legacy behind. It's things you have to leave for people to make you live. To the longevity. Like he's going to be, live longevity. Period. But it's like, if I were...
You're talking about as far as on the business end. Yeah, leave the longevity in the business end.
Like, that's important. Anybody... We can always... I can talk about things that I seen with my second year of dancing in a hip-hop, dance crew. Oh, I remember this battle. Yeah, that's a legacy, but, you live in memory legacies. We need everything. We need financial legacies and stuff like that. So that's really important. For somebody to be on the cover, man, I don't even know. I I don't even know, honestly. I won't even say myself because there's just a lot of things I need to do. You know, I never booked a tour. I never really worked for an actual artist. I never really choreographed for an artist. But I'm working towards that, and I want to be able to tell people, like, look, I did workshops. I have a dance studio. People wear my T-shirts. People came to my workshops, and I have dancers teaching that learn from me. So it's so much to leave behind, and that's what we need to start reaching for, the bigger purpose, you know. And the people that's complaining, we just gotta do something about it. You know, you guys that's getting flown out to China to teach workshops and stuff like that. Obviously, something's good about you. You know, so we just gotta bring that, you know, bring that business aspect to the table. You know, leave something behind. Serious, because it should be bigger events here, and we always say that, but dancers, man, they just $30 for the workshop. Like, come on, yo, pay for the workshop. So what is your friend? Support it. You know, everybody always like, it's just always something. But guess what? Them people who's on tour, they the ones who paid for Monsters of Hip Hop. They the ones who paid for the Pulse. They the ones who still go to class in LA. That's why they're booking stuff. And the people who's underground that don't want to learn anything from anybody, that's why they're underground and just staying underground. And they can act like they don't want to book auditions if they don't want to. Or if they want to, because they're at the audition. So you gotta, I'm an underground dancer. I go to Monsters of Hip Hop. I gotta do what I gotta do. You know, but I still make sure when I go there, I'm ripping people into shreds because they don't know their real foundation. So you gotta do what you gotta do, man.
Thanks for your time.
Man, I'm gonna give him trouble.